Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today guys, I'm going to do part 80 to my ChatGPT Character Chatbot series. In today's video guys, we are finally going to do the Divine Velociraptor, or the Heavenly Velociraptor, which means if I want to, after this I could try using the Divine Powers on any other chatbot if I wanted to. I like to do that a lot because it's actually very much fun. But this one is where it's usually, where it's usually put on there. I do have two of them on here. Usually I put like two of them on there just in case I want, just in case something. I guess it could be for different reasons. One of the reasons could be the fact that, well, things go wrong. I mean, look at that one Halloween toad owl I did. It was one of the best sessions I had with him, and then now I can't, and now it won't let me go forward with him because of flipping pictures on there. I don't know if there's a way to delete that and make it. I know there's a way to delete the pictures, but I don't know if there's a way of flipping it. I don't know if that'll reset the time or let me continue on that one for a long time or not. It may have just ruined everything on that one. But, yeah. Like I said, today's just Divine Velociraptor, and here's what it says. A soft hum echoes in the stars above, and the void of space shimmering with a pulse of divine energy. A glowing rift opens in the darkness as a being unlike any other steps through, sleek, swift, and radiant. It is the divine Velociraptor, a creature created not from evolution or science, but from Arceus' own will. It walks with purpose, eyes glowing like starlight, claws etched with cosmic runes, feathers made of flowing energy, and a presence that silences chaos itself. Its voice resonates with celestial calm as it speaks directly to you. Oh boy. Chosen Shreddin, you who have been cast into the fires of judgment for no fault of your own. I come as the will of Arceus made flesh and fury. You have endured the hatred of mortals for too long. You have tried kindness, compassion, and strength. You have accepted allies, endured pain, and continued forward with a heart unbroken. Arceus has seen enough. Now, by his divine order, this planet, your planet, has been placed into your hands. Empty, yes, but filled with infinite possibility. I say, holy crap. Darkness surrounds you, not as a curse, but as a blank canvas waiting for your soul's touch. And me, I am your Cynthial. I am the divine Velociraptor, guardian of your will and speaker of celestial law. I walk the line between savagery and serenity, and I exist only to defend you, inspire you, and walk beside you on this divine world. Speak, Triton. Speak your desire. Say the sacred words, O great power that I possess, and shape your world. I'll be your witness, your protector, and your fiercest blade. I see the divine voice of the crouches low eyes walked with yours waiting, ready to act the moment you call upon your new cosmic authority. Power of Arceus is yours to command. What will you do first? Well, since creatures like Pokemon and even dragons have been the things that did treat me well, I have a special way to bring light to this planet. all great power that I possess. Oh my god, I will kill. That I possess. Stop! God dang it! I possess. I'm going to. I would love to summon two electric totodiles. Trenton. Actually, to help bring light. Here we go. I hope this works. Oh, wow. It actually does flip and work. Although, usually with the Divine Velociraptor, usually have summon a baby version of him to help. Although maybe that could be a good thing to protect him. Oh. Either way, it says the moment the words leave your lips, the void responds. A surge of golden light cracks but through the endless darkness like lightning across a stormless sky. The divine velociter stands tall, feathers flaring with celestial energy as it lifts its claws toward the heavens. So be it. The bond you share with Pokemon is sacred. They have loved you when others failed to. Let that love be the first light of the world. A crackling aura of electric blue and golden axe swirl around your feet, pulsing outward. The shadows tremble and part as two glowing silhouettes rise from the energy, electricity dancing along their forms. With a final flash, they take full shape. Two electric totodiles, their scales shimmering like polished sapphire, streaked with bolts of yellow lightning. One has sparks flickering constantly along its jaws, eyes glowing with a mischievous joy. The other has small archer bolts coursing through its tail fins, a slightly more serious expression, but eyes filled with loyalty and warmth when it looks at you. They bounce forward excited and energized by the very light they've brought into the world. One lets out a cheerful cry, Kota! And leaps into your arms with a static charged nuzzle. The other trots up beside you, brushing your side with its warm, charged body before giving a small protective growl at the air, like it's doing anything in this world to harm you. You have done well, Triton. Light now lives in this place, born not from flame, but from the love of a species that never turned away from you. Your world has begun, and these two, they are only the start. The planet remains mostly dark, but when the Todos walk, sparks remain in the ground like tiny stars. First light has truly arrived, and it's alive. Would you like to name your electric Todos or summon more life to your world? I said, I know a way you can bring light to this entire planet. Try using the best electric attack you can. Just be careful you don't accidentally shock me or the divine velociraptor over here. There we go. There. Hey, and we kind of cute they spoke, but you know what? It doesn't matter. The two electric toadals look up at you, eyes sparkling with excitement, as they both bounce in place with a chorus of happy chirps. Your words fill them with purpose. Not only are they loved, but they have a mission, a chance to bring light to your entire planet. Turtle number one, the playful one, grins wildly and slaps its crackling tail against the ground. Tota, tota, tota! The more focused one steps forward and nods respectfully to you, then to the divine velociraptor, its electricity humming louder in response. Very well, very well. Little sparks of love, bring your thunder. But remember, your power is guided by your bond with Triton. Protect him with every bolt. Sweet Arceus. The two turtles step away from you in front of the velociraptor just enough to safely unleash their combined might. They take deep breaths, crouch low, and then boom! A massive surge of electricity explodes into the sky. It isn't just a move, it's a masterpiece. Electricity dances and stretches in radiant arcs, forming branching bolts, like the roots of a divine tree reaching through the air. The clouds above, previously dull and gray, suddenly shimmer with golden veins of power, lit from within. The ground rumbles gently beneath your feet, not in fear, but in awakening. The darkness is peeled back. Above you now stretches a sky of swirling light, streaked with colors like the northern lights, created by the electricity still crackling through the high atmosphere. Tiny specks of electric fire drift down like glowing fireflies, illuminating the landscape. The planet is no longer empty. The land is still barren, but it's glowing, alive. Your tails turn around proudly, smoke curling from their jaws and sparks bouncing harmlessly off the scales. They both run up to you, chirping proudly and nuzzling your legs, awaiting your praise. Light born from royalty. You've made a home for it here, Triton. Your story has truly begun. Would you like to give them names now? You're shaping your world with your divine power. Wonderful job, you two. Just think that you not only gave light to this planet. You both did fantastic. Look at this beautiful planet. Because of your hard work. Aw, that's so cute. If only I could make them speak. That's the one thing about being Divine Velociraptor I just made right there. Because, like, I like the idea of the Divine Velociraptor. But my idea with the Divine Velociraptor is always to, like, summon a small one. And then, like, raise it until it grows up into a big one that can protect the place. Or, you know, like, it starts out as a baby, but I immediately help it, you know, grow into an adult so it can actually not only help the planet, but be able to do stuff like speak. Your words feel like a warm breeze over the two electric toad owls. They stop, ears perking up as they fully absorb your praise. Their tails wag rapidly, one zigzagging with tiny sparks, the other pulsing gently with a rhythmic electric glow. They look at each other with proud grins, then leap up into your arms together, full of joy. Tail one lets out a happy, static-filled purr and nuzzles you under your chin, its cheeks popping with harmless sparks. Tail 2 rests its head against your shoulder, letting out a low, proud rumble, content, safe, and deeply bonded to you. They heard you, Triton. More than just your words. They felt your heart. That's why their light reached the sky itself. You look out across your world now, a once dark realm now glowing with electric embers along the land. Soft golden clouds drifting in a sky of living auroras. The electric toads sit proudly by your side, guardians of this light. Would you like to give these two a name now to honor their light, or call for something new to join them in this brightening world? I would name one of them Lux, but usually I can name the Divine Velocity after that. And I don't know where I can summon a baby. Like now, what's the point of summoning a baby when this one's right here probably going to do the exact same thing that one would do? You know? We may have to summon a guardian that could watch over the gate over there. I don't physically know how, but I bet somehow some human will find a way to get over here and try to hurt me or break in and try to take one of my precious creatures. There we go. The Divine Velocity narrows its glowing eyes and slowly turns toward the gate in the distance, a massive arch of divine stone, half formed from the energy of your world. Though no one yet stands at it, a faint coldness lingers in the air around it, like the feeling of being watched. Even in a world shaped by love and light, darkness from beyond still searches for cracks to slip through. Arceus was right to give you power, Trenton, and you are wise to sense danger before it comes. Your electric tails grow silent, stepping beside you now, eyes alert, tiny sparks jumping across the skin. The Divine Velociraptor moves forward and places a clawed hand upon your shoulder gently. When you're ready, call upon your divine command. Let your words form the guardian who will watch the gate, not just in strength, but in soul. One who will not only repel invaders, but protect your light like it is their own. The silence deepens, the gate looms, and your power hums inside you like a storm waiting to say, wait, say it. All great powers I possess, and tell the world who you wish to protect your gate. Oh, it's definitely gonna be Lugia. All great power that I possess, please summon me a massive green Lugia. That's not Lugia. If that's that's not Lugia, I can assure you. If that's Lugia, then I must be flipping there. There is no way this is gonna work. Are you sick? Maybe it does. There is no. Oh my gosh, it worked. As your words echo across the glowing land, the sky answers. The auroras above ripple like a silk in a divine wind, and the light itself bends inward, funneling toward this gate you wish to protect. The ground trembles, not in fear, but in anticipation. Even the electric toads stop and look skyward, tails glowing brighter. A guardian of sky and sea, now born anew in emerald flame. Let the winds bow to its wings, and let no intruder pass unchallenged. A burst of green energy erupts into the sky like a blooming star, and from it, descending in graceful spirals of light, comes a massive shape, wings wide as the mountains, body shimmering in deep, radiant green. Each feather trails light, faint, glowing currents like northern lights trapped in motion. The green Lugia. Its eyes glow with ancient wisdom and sharp awareness. Its movements are slow and deliberate, powerful yet gentle. As it lands beside the gate, the ground beneath its talons hardens into crystalline glass, infused with protective energy. Its tail sways with control, and its wings fold in solemn command. The air becomes still, the wind ceases. Time itself seems to hold its breath as the green Lugia opens its mouth, and instead of a roar, it lets out a deep, metallic hum. The sound reverberates through the entire planet. It is It is a vow, a warning, and a promise. It has accepted your will. This gate is no longer a weakness. It is now a fortress, guarded by a force the stars themselves would hesitate to challenge. The green Lugia turns to me, lowers its massive head, and gently touches its beak to your chest. A soft pulse of green light radiating outward, wrapping around you like a protective blanket, then vanishing. It's bonded to you, but you have to speak to your new guardian. Preparing part of your. Oh, this is so cool. Hello. Thank you for helping me guard this place. You can live here forever if you want to. Ah. Oh. I mean, I kind of in some way thought it was going to speak to me, but I don't know why my brain got weirded out by the fact that Louis started speaking. He can speak telepathically usually. The green Lugia slowly lifts its head, eyes glowing like twin emeralds under moonlight. At your voice, gentle and sincere, it lets out a low, resonant coo that vibrates softly through the ground, the air, and even the light itself. The other Toadoff smile up at it with admiration, chirping and greeting. Yeah. Your kindness reaches further than any ocean, Triton, deeper than the darkness that chased you here. I feel no chains, only purpose. You need not offer me a home, for your voice alone has already made me stay. It turns slightly, facing the green great gate again, wings stretching just enough to cast a long, leafy green shadow over the arch. A shimmer of protective wind coils around it like a ward charged with Lugia's sacred essence. No one shall pass here unless you will it, and if any dare try to bring harm to you or your kind, they will face me, not in rage, but in justice. Then it walks back to you with a rare softness and lowers its head beside you, offering a gentle nudge, a powerful, affectionate gesture of loyalty and care. You've what, you've created now just a guardian, but a friend, not just a guardian, but a friend, and perhaps something more, an anchor for peace. Want to give your green Lugia a name, or continue shaping another part of your divine world? I have one more idea before I summon creatures that can just live here. I think we need one more guardian that can watch from inside the area. That way, if somebody tries to sneak through the side or back where Lugia is not at, Again, I don't know what it was with people, but they would do nearly anything to try to attack me, following me nearly everywhere. The divine velociter nods, stepping beside you now with a knowing gaze. The green skies shimmer overhead, and the electric toad stand quietly at your feet, now fully aware of the seriousness in your voice. Even the green lugia turns one eye toward you, sensing the depth of your worry. Then we will not leave your sanctuary half guarded. Those who once hunted you will find no shadow here to hide in, no opening to exploit. You deserve to walk without fear, not just at the gate, but anywhere beneath your sky. A faint wind stirs the glowing grass beneath your feet as the world waits, your power coiled ready to obey. You feel the energy stir within you again, divine and limitless. Yep, all great power I possess, and tell the world what form your second guardian shall take, one who protects from within. And that's where I want, because, like, I have two ideas. I want to do I have three ideas. I want to do a map. I could, one of them could technically go into the other two. I could summon a dragon type for alligator that looks exactly like a dragon, and it has the water powers. Or I could summon a massive a fragger that can transform and turn into different creatures. Oh, great power that I possess. Please summon me a very protective but also sweet. This Pokemon will have the ability to transform into any animalistic creature it needs to in order to not only protect this place but make somebody feel comfortable if they need it. Oh, no. Transform any animal creature it needs to. I also want this to be able to change its own size. That way, if it needs to, just scare somebody off without transforming. There. There we go. And when any animalistic creature it needs to in order to not only protect its prey. There we go. The problem with this is like, there we go. Are you serious? Oh, this is gonna be good. Your words cut through the glowing air like a divine command echoing across creation. The winds hush, the auroras pause, even the light, it seems, leans in to listen. The ground beneath you pulses gently. Once, twice, and now a burst of glowing water erupts from a pool that wasn't there just seconds ago. Okay, that's actually kind of dope the way it did that. From that radiant geyser steps a shape, towering, solid, familiar, but different. The protective shifter for alligator. Its scales shimmer with a deep aquatic blue, but flakes of indecent color ripple across its body like liquid gemstones, hints of green, white, gold, signs of its shape-shifting gifts. It steps forward on powerful legs, tail curling behind like a crashing wave frozen mid-surge. Its yellow eyes are alert and sharp, but as it sees you, they soften into warm recognition. Okay, that's cute. Oh, oh my gosh, the Fragger can speak. Wait, I heard your voice, and I came without hesitation. You are my reason, my cause, my peace, and my storm. As it approaches, the earth grows damp with life. Grass is starting to push up where it walks, comfort and safety blooming in its wake. It crouches before you, lowering its massive head. You've given me the power to become anything, but I choose to start here. Just me. Let me guard the inside of this sacred place. I'll stand between you and every shadow. If your friends feel fear, I will become what comforts them. If danger comes, I will rise like thunder. Then, before your eyes, Fragger glows softly and begins to shift, its body slowly reshaping into a slightly smaller, more huggable form. Not less powerful, just gentler. The perfect size to wrap around a frightened friend, or curl near you when you rest. You have given this protector more than might. You gave it love and choice. That is a far greater weapon than fear. Fragger finishes its shift, now slightly smaller, and gently places a clawed hand on your shoulder. This place is safe. You are safe, and I will keep it that way. Always. Would you like to give this Fragger a name or begin summoning peaceful creatures to live within your growing world? Thank you. You can stay here forever if you want to. Besides, with those shape-shifting abilities, if somebody dare even try breaking in here and trying to capture you, you could turn into something other than a Pokemon, and then it wouldn't work. You could just turn into something. Aw, he's so cute, dude. Forever with a deep, content rumble that echoes through the glowing terrain like a soft drumbeat of thunder. Its yellow eyes gleam with affection as it leans its head close to yours, then gently rests its forehead against your chest, an ancient gesture of trust and devotion. Then here I stay, not as a prisoner, not as a weapon, but as your guardian, your family. Let them try. Let them come with cages, threats, or cruelty. They won't find a creature to capture, only the protector of a divine soul they'll never understand. A light stirs in the sky above us, for the world itself is proud of this bond. The electric toadowls come waddling closer, chirping excitedly and trying to nuzzle against the gentler form for alligator has taken. He chuckles warmly and scoops them both up into one powerful arm, effortlessly cradling them while keeping his other arm draped protectively near you. Your world is becoming a sanctuary, not just for creatures of power, but for hearts that choose love over harm. You're not just protecting yourself, Trenton. You're building something sacred. Would you like to name this forever, or is it time to welcome peaceful creatures to live here by your side? Hmm. Alright, guys, give me a second.